Project 2025 suggests that a new Republican president take steps to reduce the level of international engagement to which the United States is currently committed. It envisions this happening through two moves: transforming NATO by reducing U.S. support and ending U.S. support for Ukraine. Both of these would have huge implications for the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict and the global balance of power. Let's discuss what this reducing international engagement concept might look like. First, transforming NATO, or the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Project 2025 hints at the need for a transformation of the relationship between NATO and the United States. Trump has alluded to reducing U.S. financial contributions and military commitments to NATO. This would push European NATO members to take on more leadership and defense burdens. The U.S. might prioritize bilateral agreements with select allies over broader multilateral commitments. NATO is a multilateral alliance where all members agree to collective defense commitments. Formed in 1949, NATO has been central to maintaining collective security in Europe and North America. Reducing U.S. engagement would weaken NATO's collective defense posture. And you know what country would welcome such a dramatic shift? Russia. Second, cutting off Ukraine. So, supporting Ukraine militarily opposes our traditional enemy, Russia. It's cost-effective to use part of our defense budget to support Ukraine. Not supporting Ukraine increases the risk of a third world war, so we support Ukraine's sovereignty to avoid larger conflicts. Project 2025 advocates ending U.S. support for Ukraine. This aligns with reducing international engagement. A new Republican president might end our support for Ukraine, and that would ensure a Russian victory in the conflict. What would the practical consequences be? Experts agree Russia could target NATO states like Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Putin might also target Poland as he aims to reconstitute the old Soviet Empire. Some argue Putin avoids NATO conflict, fearing Article 5. However, reducing NATO involvement might embolden Putin. Scaling back commitments could make attacking NATO seem less risky. Third, privatizing military functions like the VA healthcare system. Project 2025 proposes privatizing Veterans Affairs healthcare, shifting from a government system to private companies. The Mandate for Leadership document does not explicitly call for full privatization. It advocates for modernizing the VA, likely involving private sector expansion. Proponents believe private sector competition could improve healthcare outcomes for veterans. They argue private systems are more innovative and patient-centered, and that more choice could lead to greater satisfaction and quality. Privatization might involve outsourcing services or using vouchers for private care. Critics point out higher costs and potential inefficiencies. Private healthcare is generally more expensive than the VA's current model, so veterans might face access challenges, especially in rural areas. Switching to a privatized system would involve significant logistical challenges. If proposed, privatization would be complex and controversial. It's crucial to get it right for the millions of veterans relying on VA healthcare. For more Christian news, subscribe to our newsletter.